Idara Mineral Facial Wash, age-defying, sulfate-free, non-drying, and pH balanced. Grabe. Limpak-limpak. May mga plastic pa kayong dala? Wala. Alright, picture. And we are very lucky. Alright, and we are very lucky to have with us from Department of Tourism, Miss Natawali Riyakul or Kunpang. She is actually the marketing manager of Philippine Department of Tourism. So if you have questions or if you want some inquiries, please message her or like Philippine Tourism Thailand. Please open your phone to those who can like Philippine Tourism Thailand page. Faster will receive this bag. Go! I need 4. Show it to Ate Joy. Please like, show, like. Yes. It's really more fun in the Philippines. Yay! Philippine Tourism Thailand. Tama ba? Yay! Don't worry, 4 pa lang bibigay ngayon. Don't worry, mamaya doon sa likod, marami pa. MJ is here! Grabe, 50k subscribers. 50k plus na. Almost! Wow! Grabe. Alright. Okay, thank you so much. Don't worry, walang uuwing luwaan mamaya. So all of you will receive gift prizes, okay? Sino pa? Nag-like ng Philippine Tourism? Alright, please. Oh my God, magiging maganda tayo mamaya. Lahat. Picture. Thank you so much, girls. Thank you. Picture with Idara and with the Department of Tourism. Remember, we should be vlogger with a mission, di ba? Sabi ni Her Excellency Kubkan. Vlogger with a mission, vlogger with a heart, vlogger with a purpose. Alright, thank you so much. Palakpakan natin sila! Yay! Meron pa? Okay. Wait. Alright, just hold on. Put on mic. Don't worry, we're going to have another getting to know you activity with Beyond Walk and Talk. TV vlogger later on. Diba? We have a lot of prizes there. Sophie, yes? Ilang kailangan mo? Okay, so may tanong ako, sino ba sa atin dito, yung mga niche nila is vlogging about Philippines? At introducing Philippines to Thailand market. Sino ba sa inyo? Alright. Okay, we will show your vlog later on, okay? During lunchtime. Because we have to introduce as well Philippines to Thailand. Kasi tayo lahat kasi we're introducing Thailand to the Philippines, no? Halos lahat, di ba? And then, kahit sa ang sulok ng Thailand, nasa vlog na natin, di ba? So this time, it's also our mission to introduce the Philippines to Thai market na naman, okay? So let's proceed or let's continue. Alright, at this juncture, let's have a talk about video content creation. One of my idols sa mga ideas, sa mga editing as well. And he's the man behind Pinoy Tayo Uncut with the Kuya Kapano, right? So please, let us all welcome Mr. Mark Lanzuela. Palakpakan natin. Hindi, chill-chill lang tayo, di ba? Chill-chill lang tayo. Chill-chill lang tayo. Grabe. Celebrity.
Wait lang kayo. All right, good morning, guys. So yeah, huh? Okay, parang kasi parang bulu-bulu lang na talk. But yeah, let me just introduce myself real quick. My name is Mark, and I'm from the Philippines as well, so Pinoy. Tagalog ba o na English? Tagalog, English, huh? Right, it's fine. So actually, I'm working with Bangkok Passion School as the alumni social media coordinator. So basically, what I do is I develop and I produce social media content for the day-to-day Passion Alive. We call it Passion Alive. So basically, I do videos every day. So that's my work, and I do. They call me shredder, which means I don't know. Most of us here are shredder, which shredder. I mean, which is shooter, producer, and editor. So I do all of them at the same time. I think most of the vloggers are the same. In that sense, everyone can relate to what I'm doing at school. But also, I have my personal YouTube account as well. So I'm not promoting anything, but yeah. So my YouTube is Markipelago. So I'm the creator of Markipelago. My niche is before I really don't know my niche because I'd rather do everything. Whatever, anything under the sun. That's what I want. But I realized when I was doing also learning filming, I realized that it's very important because how can you find the people who will support you if you don't know what do you really want to do actually? So you really need to find your niche. So my name, not yet. Can you go back? So my YouTube channel is Markipelago because my name is Mark and I came from an archipelago called Philippines. So it's Markipelago. So kind of play on words. And also I am part of Pinoy Tayo. Is that how you pronounce Pinoy Tayo? I'm helping them with the video content, and we're doing uncut with Kunata Panu of the Ministry of Foreign Affairs. So yeah, we'll be delivering COVID news and stuff like that. Yep, I did a training and I went studying with iPhone UK when they came here in Bangkok. So my school sent me there for my continuous professional development. So I hope I can share. It's an honor and a privilege to share with you guys the things that I actually am doing at work or daily things that I do. Editing, filming, shooting, whatever, producing. All right, cool. Yeah, I don't really just. How many are we here? Few more. Yeah, I don't promote my YouTube much because I don't know. I just make films. That's not my goal to be famous or popular. This is my passion to do documentary filming. Yeah, I just want to communicate things that I'm passionate about. Yep. So next. All right. So yeah, I've been here in Thailand for almost 4 years now. Actually, almost 5 years. I've been to the oceans. I've been to the tribes doing documentary filming. I went up in the mostly because I focus in photography, so I'm a documentary photographer. If you've seen that picture of a dad and a disabled kid that went viral, went AMJS, so I took that photo in Onut, and yeah, I didn't bring the photo there. So I went to the Aka tribe, I went to different tribes in Thailand just to get their story. And that's what makes me feel alive, you know? To really just go up there and know their story. Yep. Next slide. Right, in Bangkok Pattern School, this is what I do. I produce TEDx videos. So basically, I direct them, you know, when they're doing TEDx Live, I direct them to what camera needs to go. Also, this is for our in classes videos, we do like introducing atomic theory. Like those are the videos that I'm trying to convey what we do at school. Anong ginagawa ng mga bata sa eskwelahan, so that the parents can see that the kids are really doing. And it's very tricky when it comes to like video content because you really need to catch what really. Alam niyo kapag nag-shoot kayo, sometimes hindi makuha kung ano talaga kung ano yung nangyayari. Like alam, nag-vlog ka, parang ang ganda ng scenario, pero parang hindi naman ganyan itsura ng nakita ko sa video. Parang, alam niyo, everything was fake, everything was. But here, it's very tricky because inside the classroom, it's always dull, kids are bored, kids, you know, you really need to make it, paano ba masasabi? Tell the story according to what really happens inside the school. So next, yeah, outdoor classroom, and I am, sorry, go. It's okay. Wow, nakita niyo na tuloy lahat. So this is one of the videos that I am so proud that I did. This is something out of the, you know, out of my comfort zone. So I did a choreography video of a Black Parade by Beyonce, of our dance. I think you've seen that, 'cause I don't know. But yeah, so it's with the use of gimbal and camera and stuff like that. So like, okay, push forward to like the main topic that we're gonna talk about. So yeah, the next one. Thank you. Okay, we're gonna talk about phases of video production. So like when we're creating video production, oh wait, let me ask you first, are there any film majors here or who studied film? There you go, Bert, yeah, right? So you guys are gonna be familiar, you can correct me or whatever. But this is what I do, these are the practices that I'm doing so that I can capture the story. I can, you know, basically capture through the camera, through the lens, kung ano yung nangyayari. Right, so in this phases of video production, we have 3 phases. The first is the pre-production, which is, yeah, I'll tell later, the production and the post-production. But before that, can you go to, sige, forward, sige, forward, sige, forward, sige back. Yeah, the why. All right, so this is a big question, actually. Actually, I put it in a small, because this question is always something that parang we don't focus our attention. That's the reason why we're lost in what we're doing. We're lost in our topic. We're lost in our niches. We're lost in, bakit nga ba? Bakit nga ba tayo gumagawa ng videos? Whether we like it or not, creating videos, you are communicators. You communicate something. It's either you're promoting, it's either you're, you know, sabi nga social media, we are influencers. But the question is, what kind of influencers are you? Big question, right? Like in the next generation, ano ba yung contribute natin sa society? There's a big chance that kids are watching your videos because it's in YouTube. It's available anywhere. And once you put it out there, it's available for anyone to see, for everyone to see. And what kind of influencer are we? Are we the bad influencer or the good influencer? I always ask that myself. So before I create a content, I always go back to the values, why I'm creating content, why I'm creating videos. You know, what are your values? Those are the questions that siguro hindi natin na-ask sa atin. Kasi we are so excited. Editing, post-production, like sobrang cluttered yung mind natin kung ano yung mga technical skills, paano ba mapaganda yung content natin, paano maging cinematic, paano maging pro. But the thing is, it's very important that we consider our narrative. What are the narratives that we talk about here? Katulad nga na sinabi ni, I forgot her name, I'm sorry, like the former tourism head, Kuntukan? Yeah. So she said it's important. We're communicating something to the people. Are we just like, sige, ang ganda dito, trending to, so let's do it. Always go back to your values. What are your values? Because you will put it out. I have in my photography, in the years that I've been doing journalistic and documentary photography, I always have this question in my head. Not a question, but a phrase that I need to remember every time. Whatever you include in your frame is your responsibility. Whatever you include in your frame, whether it's a Buddha or whatever, you need to know first what are the implications when you show it outside. You know, you need to be very, very careful on that. On that note, yeah, gusto ko lang paalala sa ating lahat na before we do our content, we need to go back to our values, who we are, why are we creating this content. Bakit gusto ko magmukbang? You know, bakit gusto ko yeah, it's okay. I mean, I'm not saying it's bad because you're promoting delicacies, good food and all, but what kind of, mukbang are you doing? I enjoy most of the mukbang, mostly the 7-Eleven mukbangs here in Bangkok, which is pretty cool. They just buy whatever they can find in 7-Eleven, which is pretty cool because they're showing the differences between the 7-Eleven in the Philippines and the 7-Eleven in Thailand. That's good. You're promoting something. But if you're just basically following the trend, like, okay, let's eat it and all, it's almost like you're fooling yourself or creating a content that will not make an impact in someone else's life. Bakit ba, Mark? Kailangan ba laging deep ba lagi dapat yung video? Well, I think it doesn't have to be deep, but it has to make sense. You know? Yeah. So, yun lang, para ma-eliminate lang yung stress sa atin na, trending to, kailangan ko gumawa ng ganitong video related din sa ginagawa mo, sa niche mo, sa values mo. So those are the questions I always ask myself. Those are part of my best practices para ma-eliminate din kung ano yung mga confusions when creating content. So it will add up. Mag-edit ka pa, mag-shoot ka pa. You know, when you eliminate all those things, I think it's good. You can proceed now to the first part of the phase of video content. Yung planning to that. Yan, nice. Sunod lang. Yan. So, yeah, here we go. Plan. You can never get tired of planning. Why do we need to plan? You can tell me, Mark, well, ano lang naman ako YouTuber lang naman ako na maliit and all. Bakit ko kailangan i-follow yung flow na yan? Whether you believe it or not, you're doing it without thinking about it. You know, nakaisip ko gumawa ng content about food or something. Of course, there's a planning that comes in that. You watch, you research, and all. In this phase of planning, this is very crucial. Why? Kasi dito mo kukunin yung paano ko yung lahat ng mga bagay na kailangan mo para sa video mo. Paano ko ito gagawin? Logistics wise. Magmamatch kaya yung team nito dito sa gagawin ko? So, all these things happens in planning. Sabi nga nila, I always remember this as well, failing to plan is planning to fail. So if you don't plan, it's just like chop suey yung mga nangyayari sa content natin. Kaya hirap na hirap tayong i-pull out kung ano yung message na gusto natin i-convey sa tao. Alright, next. Next po. Filming. Ito yung medyo isa sa mga madudugo na part. Sometimes we always tend to overthink filming. You can say, oh, Mark, I want it to be some sort of like cinematic, because that's what I do. Like example for me, I do documentary filming. There are so many terminologies and technical stuff that I would love to share with you, but you just gave me 15 minutes. But yeah, let me run through all these things. One tip that I'm gonna give you when you're filming, go manual. Like if your phone, you can do it on your phone, you can do it on your camera. If you're actually using DSLR or what do you call that, mirrorless camera, like what I'm using, go manual. Why? Because if you want to look natural in the video, we use 24 frames per second. What is that, Mark? 24 frames per second is like looking out in the window and seeing the exact thing. That's the reason why filmmakers are using 24 frames per second. That is because it kind of mimics the reality that we're seeing. That's why. If you don't know what 24 frames per second, nandun siya sa settings natin sa camera. And if you have questions about that, you can always go to my Instagram or just like send me a message and then I would love to answer your questions. So yeah, one tip to make it more natural, 24 frames per second. Yeah. Yeah, definitely. You can do it in your iPhone. In the camera settings, there is a, depende kung anong iPhone. Pero dun sa camera settings, there is an option there. Go to settings, camera, and then frame rate. You can also do it like manual. So Filmic Pro can do as well. And then you'll see the option of 30 frames per second, 30 to 40 frames per second. That's what they use in televisions. That's why parang medyo plastic yung movement nila. Ikukumpara nyo siya sa 24 frames per second. Even your stories on Instagram, I would film it that way. 24 frames per second, it looks good, looks cinematic. So, yeah. What else? So filming, ano ba? Transitions. Whenever you do transition, it has to make sense. Sometimes hindi mo kailangan gumalaw when you're doing a transition. Say, like I'm vlogging. Sometimes hindi mo kung merong gumagalaw sa background mo, may taong naglalakad and all, sometimes you don't need to move or pan or whatever. Because that will create so much motions and blur and people will be like, oh man, busy. Nakakahilo tong vlog niya. Papanoorin ko ba to? Parang roller coaster Diba? So like if you're vlogging, if you're on a location that there's a lot of movements going on, I would say put a tripod on, stand on there, and say something. Parang ganun. But what's going on, guys? Like the intro ng mga vloggers. That's why I suggest do like minimal movements. But if we want to transition from one scene to another, it also has to make sense. So yeah, maybe later I'll show you some of the transitions that I do. Most of my vlogs, if it's like vlogging only, I only use my iPhone. I use the pro camera sometimes. Pero pag tinatamad ka na diba? Kaya naman pala ng iPhone, why not? So that's what I do. Filming, actions. Yeah, I think that's what I can say. Next, editing. Ito yung mga pinakamadugo na uupuan nyo. Who can relate na parang mas matagal pa yung editing kaysa sa shooting. Because you can't decide, ano bang footage yung gagamitin ko dito sa ano na to? Diba? What are the things? Ano ba? Wait lang. Ang gulo, parang ang gulo. Isasama ko ba itong sinabi ko na to? Oh, na lang. It's so hard to decide. And that's the reason why you have to go back to your planning. What are your initial planning? What do you need to include in your final production? Oh, ganda. Yeah, so editing, dito papasok yung snipping of footages. Ano ba yung kailangan yung isama? Ano pa ba? If you want to look cinematic, you guys use presets or like changing colors, right? Like sa camera, because I want it to look more like a movie. This is what we call color grading. Yeah, so you can do color grading as much as you want. Like if you're following Peter McKinnon, Sam Calder, they are amazing. Watch their videos. They are my kind of like idol when it comes to color grading. But of course, it has like because even iPhone footages, you can color grade them. I'm gonna show you later. It's just amazing what you can do with your phone, mobile phone. It's just amazing. But malala. It's okay. That's okay. Anyhow, kahit nawala yan, parang tatandaan ko naman yung score ko. Yeah. Right. Yeah, okay, I'll show you later. So yeah, color grading, editing, yung mga pinakamadudugo. So bear in mind that the editing would be easier if you planned well. If you planned what you want to show. Right? Okay. And then, yeah, I think that's the best part of filming, because when you're editing, I think before I don't enjoy editing so much. Pero na-realize ko, this is the realization of the craft that you are doing. Regardless if it's just like a vlog that you say, oh, okay, this is just this is just like a daily vlog that I'm doing. But with the colors that you're doing, you can relate a story with that. The transition of, I mean, a soft, smooth transition from one scene to another. Yeah, if you want, I always set a goal for myself. Because like, even if I'm doing it every day, I still have some goals that I set for myself. Every year, I need to level up the quality of video that I'm doing. If it's leveling up or buying a new gear, because you understand it, do it. This is, if you're passionate about this, you will invest. I'm not saying get the most expensive camera or whatever, or use what I'm using. I'm using a microphone that is Rode or like EOS R5. Doesn't have to be that. It can be something that is, affordable for you, something that you can afford for now. But I think it's very important that you set a goal for yourself to develop, because there's no way in this industry but to go up, or else you will just like feel like, okay, I don't want to do it anymore. If you don't kind of like develop yourself, you will just stop doing it. It will not, because if you don't realize it, it's not enough, or it's not very tangible enough to propel you into action, into continuing this like industry. Mahirap, kasi matrabaho talaga. But if you're passionate about storytelling, telling your stories, or if you're only like, gusto ko lang maraming subscribers, or gusto ko lang maraming followers, it makes me feel good about myself. I think that is a weak reason for you to create a video or continue doing it. Kahit na kumikita ng million, you will just ruin your life, because you're not in your core of doing it. You know, keep your passion. Go back to what your values are, and that's it. I think that those are the most best practices. I have last one thing. Sorry, Jessica, I really need to share this to them. Workflow. If you have a really good workflow, everything will smooth out. Sobrang dali lang. I can share with you a folder, a Google Drive, of how I folder my things. So like, 1, footages, 2, music, 3, maybe some of you are doing that already. It's very important kasi parang hindi rin chop suey kung ano yung, alam niyo yan, parang hindi chop suey yung kung ano halo-halo na lang. Ang hirap makita sa Finder, ang hirap makita. So I'll share with you if you guys want a copy of that folder system that I did. Well, actually I copied it from the last training I did. I can definitely share it with you guys. So yeah, I think that's pretty much it. I don't know, can I show them a real quick video of what I do? Okay, so maybe I'll show you later, because like we already have the
Sure.
Alright, cool guys, thank you so much.
Alright, palakpakan natin si Mark lang as well. We will serve that Mark during lunchtime later. Okay? So thank you, Mark. And this time, to share his vlogging journey, let us all welcome Mr. MJ Esteban. My almost 50K YouTube subscribers, 21.3K TikTok followers, and 54.9K Instagram. So we will know his secret, kung ano yung sikreto ni MJ. Thank you, MJ. Please palapakan natin MJ Esteban, everyone.
Hello, sir. Thank you so much. And I'm overwhelmed. So, I'm MJ Esteban of MJ Today's channel. And my Instagram is MJ Esteban, and my TikTok is MJ Esteban. So, I guess I started vlogging since 2017, but not in YouTube, in Facebook. So, before, yung mga vlogs ko about kinakabahan ako. And then, yung mga vlogs ko about, parang comedy siya that time, and na-future na din yung vlogs ko before sa ABS-CBN. And then, after that, parang nag-stop ako a year sa vlogging kasi lumipat ako sa Thailand. And after that, parang naisipan ko na mag-vlog ulit. And nag-start ako ng YouTube since 2018. September. So I've been vlogging in YouTube for almost 2 years and 2 months, I guess. So ayun, yung mga vlogs ko all around. So sinabi nga ni Sir kanina, kahit ano lang. So pero yung sa akin naman, always ko iniisip na wag mong i-push na ay kailangan ko mag-vlog ngayon, kailangan ko na mag-content ngayon. So kung kailan mo lang, yung parang naano mo lang, passion mo or tawag dyan yung kinakabahan talaga ako. Yung free time mo, for example, weekdays, since may work naman tayo full time, so wag mong i-push ang limit mo, ay kailangan ko mag-vlog ngayon. So bigyan mo din ng time, like for example, weekends. So doon ako usually nag-vlog and nagko-content since nasa Phantom Tani pa ako, and then mga vlogs ko always Bangkok. So yun. And then dumating din sa time na syempre umuwi ako ng Pilipinas, so 8 months ako na lockdown din doon. So since yung content ko ay Thailand, so parang mahirap mag-vlog nang nasa Pilipinas ka na ang content mo ay Thailand. So pero yung views ko, yung audience ko that time parang bumaba siya sa Pilipinas. So after that, pinush ko na pagdating ko ng Pilipinas from NAIA, doon na ako nag-start hanggang ngayon. So, yun. And then, yung YouTube subscribers ko ngayon ay nasa 48,000. And I'm not only vlogging sa YouTube, nagpa-vlog din ako sa Instagram. So nagka-collab na din ako ng mga international brands like Tautronics AirPods na I'm wearing from Indonesia. And then I'm a part of Manila Influencer also. So may mga collabs na akong brand like Lucky Me, like Bomb PH. So sa Instagram ay marami kong collabs dyan. So yun lang. And then yung may share ko lang sa inyo na mga things to remember sa vlogging. And first, be natural lang sa camera. And then wag yung pilit. Kung ano yung ka ngayon, or pag wala yung camera, dapat yun ka din sa camera. Yun yung always in mind ko talaga. And then, wag mo isipin, like for example, monetize ka na, wag mo isipin na, ay, may money ako makukuha dito. So, kasi mahirap. Parang, ang one view mo, hindi yan siya $1. Like for example, 10,000 views mo is equivalent to $1 pa lang yan siya. So hindi talaga mahirap makapag-earn sa YouTube kung yun ang iisipin mo. So, yun lang masishare ko, ano bang pwede na i-share? And then ano pa ba? Nasa notes ko kasi yung kanina. So yun lang sir, wala naman vlogs daw. Lunchtime. Thank you so much sir.
Thank you MJ, palakpakan natin si MJ. MJ is asking kung ano pwede i-share niya. Dollars, pwede mo i-share yung kita mo sa YouTube sa amin. Alright, so thank you. Let's proceed. Thank you, MJ. I will ask you later on anong sekreto mo, okay? Korean pop or K-pop has seized the world by its screens and earpads, and it seems like everybody from President Obama to your next door neighbor is no stranger to its meteoric rise. Star Hunt Academies or SHA, highly anticipated rookie girl group Beanie, follows in the footsteps of this P-pop trailblazer with their pre-debut single The Coconut Knot in the hopes to contribute to the P-pop rise movement. Talented and charming are given in describing the eight-member girl group, but SHA or Sha aimed to be not just a cookie cutter of its East Asian counterparts. Bini also uniquely vibrant, young, and unmistakably Filipino, hailing from different parts of the country, and these Binibinis are both sweet yet fierce, independent yet informed. They represent homegrown talent on culture and heart of passion in a group of truly modern Filipino. The Binis group are Aya, 19 years old, visual, sub-vocal, and sub-rapper. Colette, 19 years old, main vocal. Lead dancer, lead rapper. Maloy, 18 years old, main vocal. Gwen, 17, lead vocal, lead rapper. Stacy, 17, main rapper, lead dancer. Joanna, 16, leader, lead vocal, and lead rapper. And of course, Mika, 16, main rapper, lead dancer, visual. Sheena, 16, main dancer, youngest member, aka Macne. Beanies has just released the pre-debut single, an electro remake of the timeless classic, The Coconut Nut. The single, The Coconut Nut, drops on November 5, 2020, while the music video debuts on YouTube on November 20. Keep your eyes out for Binny. Follow Star Hawk Academy on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube for the latest updates and more information. Let us all watch this. Please welcome Binny. Wow, thank you so much. In a few seconds, Vinny will be with us via Zoom. Okay, so please ask question if you want later on. Di ba, Hans, yan yung mga type ng mga cute, di ba? I, I had collaboration with Hans, that's my latest video, and then I asked Q&A. So alam ko yung mga type ni Hans, yung mga cute girls, yung mga binibinis, okay? And they just signed, actually, a contract from Star Cinema. And, um, and let me just read this one. Ito yung the road from trainees to Beanies. Okay? Beanies' journey was not all smooth sailing despite the worldwide pandemic and the controversial shutdown of ABS-CBN, Star Hunt Academy, Mothers Network. The girls on with a dream and a drive. Their training pushed through composed of rigorous voice and dance training, fitness, image, personality, idol etiquette lessons, and even social media workshops. All these while taking online classes. The girls' skills, mindsets, as well as their hearts were truly put to the test as they were away from their families in the training camp. It is this unique experience of holistic training and conditioning that brought out the discipline, teamwork, and resilience, making Bini into what they are today. And a lot of us are actually COVID vlogger, di ba? Parang nag-vlog tayo during COVID season, di ba? Kasi kahit yung COVID hindi makakastop sa atin to be more productive, okay? It's just like making lemonades out of the lemons that COVID-19 thrown us, di ba? So hindi pwedeng kung COVID na, magmukmuk lang sa bahay, mag-vlog. Kung walang kausap, kausapin ng camera, di ba? At saka i-upload. Ganyan. Tama? Tama ba? Sino ba dito yung yung naging vlogger because of COVID? Pakitaas ng kamay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, di ba? Mga 8 tayong lahat because of COVID, di ba? So, so getting to know each other later on, so we can also talk to each other, even during lunchtime. So we can also share, di ba? We can also share some ideas kung anong dapat gawin. Kasi me, oh my God, bago pa lang ako sa YouTube. As I said, marami akong kakainin na jasmine rice sa YouTube, di ba? MJ. Alright, so are we connected now? Okay. Alright, so may mga tanong kayo later on about Bini. You can also make, you can get some, some video, parang include nyo sa vlog nyo as well. For sure, Rising Star ito, for sure maraming manonood din ng video, especially kung title ng vlog will be Bini, like interviewing Bini via Zoom, something like that. Especially sa mga monetized channel na, at kahit sa hindi monetized channel, okay? And we are very lucky and happy as well that we have here our Thai vlogger, and I love her videos. She is actually mixing a lot of drinks, making coffee, diba? So, will you please, oh, di ba tinagalog ko siya, diba? Will you please introduce your vlog to everyone?
Magandang umaga. My blog, my channel is Chow Coffee and Tea. Para sa mga nakapanood na. Has anyone watched me on Chow Coffee and Tea? Oh, please subscribe. Ang purpose ng ng channel ko is to help Filipinos. Kasi I'm into business. Tapos, this is just my hobby really. Tapos, I decided to make coffee and tea because that's my passion, my hobby. So I traveled all over. Tapos, ginawa ko na, naging YouTube channel na rin. So that's to help those who want to start business in Nutty and Coffee.
Thank you so much.
So happy to be here.
Yeah, thank you so much. And they're here. Beanies are here. Hello. Hello, Beanies. Swadika, Swadika. So cute. We just watched your video on screen about sa latest single, single yun na The Coconut Nut. Oh my God, you are so cute. Diba? At saka ang gaganda ng mga binibinis na ito. And I learned that you got your name Binis from Binibinis. Tama ba? Okay, for a moment please, we can hear you. So we are actually Filipino vloggers based in Thailand, and we will be asking some questions later on about sa inyo because we're very excited and very interested malaman kung ano pa ang maibibigay niyo sa amin. And we're very happy kasi narinig namin yung the coconut nut for many years. Wow, tapos ginawa niyo ng ng magandang version, okay? Sino ba may mga tanong sa inyo? Sabihin. You can come here, please. So, we're waiting for the audio. And we've also learned that most or two of you are 19 years old, Aya and Colette. And 18, may 17, may 17 and 16 years old and 16 years old. Wow. So we're going to ask you later on to introduce your name. Hello, can you hear us? Yes?
Hello, the mic test. Can you hear us?
Alright, hello once again. Hi, Sawadee ka, mabuhay. We are Filipino vloggers based in Thailand and we're very excited to know all of you. So pwede po ba munang mag-introduce kayo isa't isa? Thank you.
Mabuhay! Hi, I'm Bini Joanna. Hi, I'm Bini Aya. Hi, I'm Bini Colette. Hi, I'm Bini Maloy. Hi, I'm Bini Gunan. Hi, I'm Bini Stacy. Hi, I'm Bini Mika. Hi, I'm Bini Sheena. And we are Bini.
Yay! Wow, we're so excited to know more of you. So may tanong kami dito from Bangkok, Thailand. Please state your name.
Hi, Minis. My name is Clint. So, meron lang kaming konting tanong, no? Okay, how long have you been practicing to perfect the choreography of the Bini song, Bini dance?
So we've started to learn the choreography February. So February. Oh, so it took us 6 months. 6 months to practice, prepare the choreography, but we already knew the song last year.
Oh, that's nice. Next question.
Thank you po!
Well, thank you. And I learned also na marami kayong pinagdaanan kahit na lockdown. You are in a training camp, di ba? Yes. And may another question to me.
My name is Joker's channel. And ang tanong ko lang, how did you guys started your group? Can you share us your short story?
Nag-start po kami sa Startup Auditions po last 2018 po. And ang dami po namin, mga around 200 po. Sa 100,000 po na auditionees po, nakat po kami sa 200 and then hanggang sa sunod-sunod po yung tanggalan and this year lang po sinabi na 8 na po kami. Kami na po yung final 8 and doon po nabuo po yung team.
Wow, so that means the best of the best talaga kayo. I actually watched your...
Thank you po.
Yeah, because I watched your video as well. So it's Showtime. Na it reached almost 3 million plus views na. Wow. So we're looking forward for more music videos pa. May mga ano pa? Ano pa yung mga future plans ninyo sa inyong group? Can you share with us?
Well, for now, I think you have to stay tuned. Pero yun po, meron po, we have a lot of incoming na mga ganap po. So, stay tuned.
Well, we're looking forward to that. And nasa isang ano na ba kayo? Nasa isang accommodation na ba kayo? Taga saan kayo sa Philippines?
From iba't ibang province po kami, pero yun po, for safety po, nag-stay po kami sa isang bahay po, lock-in po kami since March po. Hindi po kami lumalabas po na, dapat po pag lalabas kami talagang, halimbawa, isang location, location to location lang po. Yeah, they're really strict and we follow protocols whenever we go out. So we always have swab test and always wear suits, yes, masks. Yeah.
Wow. At saka ano, for sure naging strong na yung bond ninyo as friends, di ba? Hindi lang as girl group, pero as friends din. Sino-sino ba yung mga magagaling kumanta? Lahat, I know na lahat kayo magaling kumanta at sumayaw. Total package talaga, no? We've learned also na si Aya is the visual, it's a vocal, it's a rapper. Ay, Aya, wow, grabe. So, and Colette as well, main vocal and main dancer and main rapper.
Okay po.
Wow, hello. Colette, 19 years old ka na, no? 19 years old? So, are you still studying college ba?
Grade 12 po.
Okay, oh, grade 12. So, may mga tanong pa ba from Bangkok vloggers? Yan po.
Hello, Beanies. I am F. Francisco of Beyond Walk and Talk channel. I'd like to know, kasi we are all excited po na magkaroon ng girl group ang Pilipinas, di ba? Sikat na talaga ang K-pop. So, as Filipinos, we want to know, ano ba talaga ang tatak ng Beanies? Yung identity po. We are also excited kung ano ba ang name na dadalhin in terms of, choreography at saka yung concept ninyo para ma-showcase ang Pinoy girls sa buong mundo. Thank you.
Well, for now, we want to bring, for now, we want to show to everyone our beautiful side. But I feel like along the way, we're gonna evolve. And yeah, for now, we're bringing in that image of, inside the modern Philippines we are. And also, gusto rin po namin syempre makilala po ang tipa po sa buong mundo po. Plus, yun po yung word, coconut po, yun po yung tili namin as PBB song namin. Kasi nga po, ang coconut tree po is tree of life. And kilala po ang mga Pilipino na halos lahat po ng bagay, kaya natin pong gawa ng paraan. Katulad ng coconut tree po, lahat po ng parte ng coconut tree nagagamit po sa iba't ibang paraan po.
Maraming salamat, pero meron pa akong isa pang katanungan. Filipinos are known for singing and dancing, but what exactly would you like to showcase sa grupo ninyo? Would it be 50% dancing or another 50% for singing? Thank you.
Combination of both. Yes, because I think we can do both naman po, especially if you just work hard for it. So, why not both?
Hey, thank you so much. Meron po ba kayong mga last message para sa mga Bangkok vloggers or sa mga taga-subaybay sa Bangkok, Thailand?
Maraming salamat po dahil isa din po itong po sa amin. Sobrang thankful po kami na na-invite po kami sa ganitong event po, lalo na nandyan po kayo sa Thailand and nandito po kami sa Philippines po. Sana po soon magkita-kita na po talaga tayo in person po.
Yay, thank you so much. And we are looking forward na i-accommodate kayo dito if everything is doing well na. Like may vaccine na, kung wala ng COVID. You are welcome na maka-perform dito sa Bangkok stage na naman for sure. Thank you so much, Bini. Yay, goodbye everyone. Yay, kaway-kaway. Well, thank you. Goodbye. Kapon ka. Kapon na ka. Palakpakan naman dyan. Yay. Mabuhay. Di ba ang saya kung ang Korea may K-pop, meron namang P-pop sa Philippines. Okay? And we're looking forward na maka-perform sana dito sa Viva Pilipinas stage in the future.